and a very warm welcome to this very special interaction that I have got on Sports Today. The ultimate table tennis league is going on. The depth of Indian talent is visible, and we are all gearing up for a major event in 2028, which is the Olympics. One of the Indian talents who's been showcasing her rapid rise in the world of table tennis, I have here with me Yashaswini Ghorpade. Thank you so much, Yashaswini, for taking time out and from a busy schedule. And U Mumba, she plays for U Mumba at this point in time. How has the ultimate table tennis experience been for you, Yashaswini?
Hello, thank you so much for the welcome, and it has been amazing. Like my first season, season 5, it was amazing. It was like a dream come true. Playing for the first time and winning it, it was unbelievable experience. And right now in the second season, we are doing well, and hopefully we continue the same momentum and get into the playoffs.
Yeah, Yashaswini, I read a very interesting story. Okay. You were actually in one of the interviews that I did maybe about a year back. You mentioned that you only used to watch TV, you used to get ill, you're a lazy girl, and then you took up table tennis primarily because it had to improve your health. I mean, why table tennis? Why not any other sport when you look at it?
First, I was into singing. Yeah, and then there were a few problems, like the teacher shifted to a far off place, and there were no other singing classes nearby to my house to continue. And then we saw skating uh, to try, but then it was a bit dangerous because I wasn't so flexible or so strong.
Yeah.
Or, I would say it's a pretty uh, injurious pro. What am I supposed to say? Okay, yeah, a little bit injurious
Injurious
side.
to health in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw people falling down. I was a little scared.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so table tennis was in my school. There was
Okay.
an academy going on under my school, so I joined there. It was pretty easy access.
I know. Who's your favorite singer, Yashaswini, and which kind of songs did you like to sing earlier?
So it was classical music.
Okay.
Right now, I like Diljit Dosanjh.
Ah, okay, okay. And you like any of his songs? Which is the most favorite song of Diljit Dosanjh that you like?
Lover?
Okay, I myself I have not heard it since I don't understand Punjabi, so that's why I don't listen to it. But thank you so much, anyways, for giving an insight that you are a Daljit fangirl. I hope Daljit Dosanjh hear this
Yeah,
and he ensures
hopefully.
that he meets you someday soon.
Yes.
Yeah. But Yashaswini, talking about your table tennis, you are now ranked inside the top 100. You've had a meteoric start to the UTT. Somewhere down the line, did all those successes in the WTT feeder events propel you and give you the confidence to perform on an even greater stage? Because I remember you did well in WTT Doha. You also did well in Lagos, if I'm not mistaken, in one of the continental events that was there.
Yes.
So, feeder event Doha, how big a challenge was that? And did that give you the confidence that, yes, I can do well on the bigger stage?
Yes. First of all, starting with the feeders, it was my first tournament where I won a singles medal, silver, and it was a great tournament. I had few good Asian players in my draw, and it was amazing. I had played Yuno before. Also, I played her again. Uh, and there was one more Japanese and Singapore girl. It was a strong contender theirs. And I would say playing against them and getting these experiences and getting back up after a bit of not a good start to the tournament was, I felt it gave me a good boost.
When you don't start well, Yashaswini, I always want to ask a sporting personality. When you don't start well, how do you get the mindset to recover and ensure that you do very well later on? How do you motivate yourself to do it?
For me, it's just I believe in myself. I know it's very hard. It feels very heartbreaking. It feels like nothing's in my way. Nothing's happening. Even if I've done everything right, it doesn't feel good. Everything feels just bad. But you have to have that belief in yourself and keep going.
Yashaswini, talking about your experience in the Ultimate Table Tennis League, U Mumba, which is one of the best sides in the tournament. How was the experience for you playing for U Mumba? And you had it as your captain. How is the team environment at this point in time in the U Mumba camp?
Oh, it is going amazing. We have Bernie as our captain. She's very nice. She's very energetic. Gets all the new things. She has this bindi and mehndi going on and nails. It's very interesting to see her like that. Also, Lillian, very funny, very we don't feel much of a pressure, maybe. Like, we do have pressure while playing, but other than off the table, it's great energy with the team, with a good bonding, and everyone's happy.
Last two questions, Yashaswini. I mean, I read somewhere about your style of play. Okay. There is a lot of interesting things about that. You use the long pip. Now, why did you get that kind of a strategy? How did it suit your game? Because you've gone slightly against convention when you have to look at table tennis. A long pip is sometimes used to frustrate opponents, but you use it to attack the opponent. What brought about that thinking?
When I started table tennis, like, I started with the regular side. I learned my basics for a year, and then with Anshuman Bhaiya, my coach, uh, he used to play national level tournaments, and he saw Manika Di playing with this rubber first. So he wanted me to try this. So we started in that way, and she was already a national team member. So I started with the rubber a few years with cadet and sub junior, and then I saw a short pimple player playing with the attack thing, and then I wanted to try, and it just happened to be my stroke now.
Okay. Last question, Yashaswini. How is the experience of the Ultimate Table Tennis League going to translate maybe into qualification for the Olympics in LA 2028? And how does it help in coping with big tournament pressure? How does Ultimate Table Tennis League help a player like you to cope up with pressure for the big tournaments?
So for the Olympics, we got to know that we have mixed team, and it's a very similar format to the ultimate table tennis. And getting used to this system and this format really helps us uh, in the big tournaments like Olympics or any other tournament coming up like World Cup, Asian Games, everything. So, and being in the spotlight, like, there's only one table, everyone's watching us. There's so many of the broadcasts, interviews, shoots, everything. It's a big event. It feels like we are doing something big, and it gives us more motivation to be much better in every part of this.
All right. Thank you so much, Yashaswini, for taking time out and talking to us. I know you've got a very packed schedule. All the best for your journey in the Ultimate Table Tennis League. And one day we hope that you can sing for us soon, live on air.
I would say Pius would sing very well. He's a good singer.
Is it? Then we'll hear both of you do it, if that's the case.
I just like music. I'm not a good singer.